Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ross. I went and got the other side deep cleaned. I was wrong. They only deep cleaned one side. The top, I can't remember which one they told me, but anyway, and then they just did a normal clean on the top or bottom, whatever it was. They numb both sides though, like not like both top and bottom, not both sides at once, because you bite your mouth. But the thing is I could feel a little bit of it, but I had to sit there for a little bit. There's one thing that people don't understand with me, like when I'm at home, my blood pressure is fine, but when I go into town, it's stroke level. I don't like town. I don't like going. I've always had bad experiences in town and stuff I never really cared about. There's not a lot for me to do in town. I don't find no fun in it much. Going out to eat, that might be alright if you have a date or something, but I don't find that. I just find it costly and expensive. I can cook my own meal. I can cook whatever I want if I had the money. So, but anyway, yeah, so that's basically what I did. And so I had to sit there for a little bit, and it went down just a little, but they went and did it and stuff like that. But they're like, you gotta go get that checked out. And see, this has been about a year ago. I had the same thing. I went to the doctor, and they said I have to go get, I should be put on blood pressure medicine. But I can tell when my blood pressure gets really high is when I'm kind of nervous. You get picture is like maybe for some that'd be like when you about to have a car wreck or you've been in something like scary, that kind of like what it's like for me, and just things like that. And then, or maybe if you're like a guy, or maybe I don't know how this is for girls, but if you're a guy, you're like there's a really smoking hot chick or a girl, and you like them, and you're like you want to ask them out so much, but you just like you're afraid of rejection, and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna get turned down, and I'm gonna have heartbreak. Well, that's kind of what it gets your heart racing, and for no reason, and that's what it is. So even though I do take like a half of Nerve pill, it's just like such a baby dose. It probably didn't do much, and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah. So I got that, and she said it was like this side was really good looking. So and it's kind of sensitive to eat on. My mouth's still kind of numb here, and not so much on here, but my tongue is kind of numb in this. But yeah, like, okay, so when I take blood pressure, like when they do the blood pressure, they did it on both sides because they're like, well, maybe one side. Well, when they take my blood pressure, and like as soon as you feel that pressure on your arm and it starts beating, if you don't know it, understand it, like I can feel it all in my fingertips and I can feel heartbeats, and I hate heartbeat sounds. After my heart surgery, when I was 13, I'm 34 now, I can't hardly stand heartbeating sounds. Like, I played a game, a beta or alpha testing, and let's just put it this way. Okay, video games that, because I can't talk about it, but anyway, video games that have heart beating sounds when you're running and your stamina's out, I had to take my headphones out or just turn my sound up. I can't handle that. That does something for me that I just don't like, the way it feels. And anybody that has panic attacks, you can feel almost every little pain and stuff, and others won't never feel, or you whatever. It's like you can feel so much pain different than anybody else. So like what you may not even hurt you, or you may not even think would hurt because you don't ever feel it. Well, that's what it feels like here. I mean, you can just feel it. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you can feel it in your fingers, you can feel it wherever. If you have a pain, like panic attack, supposedly a lot of people have problems with like chest pains and think it's a heart attack because they will mock them a heart attack kind of. And so basically what happens is people will call the ambulance all the time. I have chest pains once in a while, but most of the time it's because I've been out working or something. Here comes a four-wheeler, dirt bike. Just hold on. Let's give it a second. It's a quad thing. UTV. Farmer. But anyway, so that was alright. I took my blood pressure here, or I had my mom take it, and it was fine. It was like not stroke level at all. Checked it twice after a little bit, and checked it again, and it was fine. It was like, I don't remember what it was, but way better. It was like alright. It was like good level. It's like perfect. So I can get blood pressure medicine, but then if I take it and see I'm just normal, fine at home, because that's comfort zone. And people with panic attacks, it sounds stupid, like bull crappy. I don't want to cuss. But anyway, I'll take and cut that out. But anyway, I'll bleep it out. But anyway, it's kind of, it sounds dumb, but it's actually a legit thing. Like you can't control it. It's I kind of went off circuit now here. Basically, some people has it so bad they don't even go outside their house. I had it for a while there where I didn't want to leave the property because I was just so scared. I wouldn't even want to hardly go out away from too far in the house. And before all that, when I was like before 13, before my heart surgery, I'd go out in the woods. Me and my cousin would run around, and friends would run around out in the freaking woods, way out in the middle of nowhere. Parents, nobody know where we was at. We played in a freaking creek and all kinds of stuff, and swing off of trees, grapevines, all kinds of stuff, big old vines. I remember this one tree had a big old vine on it, and we could swing across. We'd take and climb up these creek banks, and we'd pretend like we was mountain climbing, and we get all red clay and everything, and brand new shoes wet, because we, didn't really have a problem because we was kids, we didn't understand that. And our parents were like, you don't get your shoes wet and blah, 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 But yeah, now it's just, I could do that again, but it's not as comfortable and as fun. You always think about, like, a lot of people, well, some people have it. I don't have it this bad, but I did have it for a while like that, for a few years. But basically what would happen is if you, you go to take a trip somewhere, all is in your head is, we're going to break down. Something bad is going to happen to us. That's how it is for people with panic attacks. And to have a good attitude about things, and it basically ruins your life. Like, I've had opportunities and many times be paid to go to different beaches, like Bahamas and Baja beaches, like $700 a night, paid. Just had to get my stuff because I knew the owner, and she did that. She was gonna do that, but I couldn't do it because I had panic attacks, and it just wasn't. And because it would take about 2 planes to get there, Bahamas. And then there was many times I got to go to Six Flags, but I didn't go because of panic attacks. So there's a lot of things. Anyway, I can go on with this, but I'm done. Take care. Bye-bye.